Joining me tonight is the production manager of the architecture department of NTS IT, architect S03E03 Thank you very much for being here, sir. Good evening.
Good evening.
So, sir, how long have you been working in NTS IT?
Actually, I've been here for since 2007, and I stopped at around 2010, and then I back at NTS at around 2012, and then up to the present.
Okay, so basically 5 years? That's 5 years, right?
Yep.
So what is your role here in the NTS IT, sir?
Basically, I'm handling the architecture division of NTS IT. So this is basically NTS IT. We have two divisions: the architecture division and the web development division. So I'm handling the architecture division.
Okay.
So we do architecture, design based in Hawaii, and then we do the drawings here, and then we send back the drawings to Hawaii.
But you are the
At the same time,
yeah.
We're also handling developments here in Foundation University.
Okay, so in that 5 years, you were the brains behind the renovations here in FU.
Yep.
Okay, so sir, I've heard that there are a lot of ongoing projects here in the university. Can you tell us about it?
Right now we have 3 major developments here in campus, and there are minor developments also, but the 3 developments, the major developments here is the solar panels, the high school renovation and addition, and then the third one is the hydrotherapy pool.
Okay, so that is part of the big plan.
Yep.
The big plan. Okay, so this is what you can see, the solar panels.
These are the solar panels.
Okay, so
this is the progress in their installation. But right now, the panels are all set. So,
okay, so they're fully installed.
Yep, they're fully installed. So we're just waiting for that to be fully functional by probably first week of August, I think.
Okay, so about the solar panels, sir, what is the main goal behind this, sir?
Okay, the panels are, because right now the energy consumption of the campus is really huge. So these panels we install these panels to reduce the energy consumption by, let's say for the North Campus, we can reduce around 30% of the energy consumption. And then the entire panels, I think, as far as I know, this could generate around 32 kilowatts of energy. And then, so that's around 30% of the energy consumption of the North Campus alone.
Okay, so why there is a need for this solar panel, sir?
The original idea is, aside from reducing the energy consumption at the North Campus and eventually here at the main campus, is the renovation of the high school, because we're making the high school building, we're upgrading it to an air-conditioned rooms. So the ACUs will be powered by these panels.
So can you tell us more about this plans or renovations in the high school, sir?
Okay, let's.
Can you elaborate?
Okay, the high school. Right now we're done with the phase 1, which is the second floor. If you've been there, basically what we did on the second floor, we made the rooms larger by removing the columns. We're removing the corridor in the middle, because before the existing high school, it has a corridor in the middle that was not used for a long time. So we got rid of that corridor. We removed, I think, 12 columns at the second floor, and then replaced that with steel reinforcement to make the rooms wider. So if you will go there, you will notice that there are steel frames above the ceiling, but the rooms now are wider compared before, and it's now fully air conditioned.
Fully air conditioned. Okay. So aside
And
from
then that's the first phase, and then the second phase will be at the ground floor here, we'll be reinforcing the columns at the ground floor because we'll be adding additional floor. Right now, the existing high school is just 3 stories, so we're adding a new floor, and that floor will be a hotel later on. Because if you're familiar with the North Campus, if you enter the North Campus on your left side, that's oriented on the west side, there is an existing alumni building.
Yeah.
So because of the development, we'll be removing the alumni building and transfer that to the new floor here.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So-
then that floor will be a hotel.
Okay. So the last time that I've seen in that North Campus, there's a house, basically like that's what they call
That's the alumni
balay
build-
sa alumni, diba?
Yep,
Right. Yeah. So they'll be transferring it on top of the.
Yes, this area here.
Okay.
That's the skyline.
So can you show us
Excuse me.
more about the plan, sir, about the hotel, sir?
Okay. Before we proceed with that, the first phase is, remember the first phase is the second floor, making the rooms larger.
Yes.
The second phase will be at the ground floor, making the columns wider for the additional floor at the new fourth floor. And then the third phase will be the roof. Basically, the fourth floor. We'll be using bamboos on the trusses, and then after that, we'll proceed to the third floor, which is more or less the same at the second floor, making the rooms larger. So second floor and third floor are typical rooms. So
Classrooms.
basically, that's the room for the high school.
Yes.
Second and the third. And then the ground floor will be the admin and the library.
So what are the functions that we can observe in the classroom, sir? Which
For the classrooms, aside from it's wider now, we'll be, this is some sort of a multimedia room also, because aside from a regular classroom, you have there a TV, you can perform multimedia inside that room basically, and also air conditioned.
Okay. One of the features also, sir, that I have noticed is the hydrotherapy pool, sir.
Okay.
Where was it located, sir?
This one, the hydrotherapy pool, is located at the ground floor of the old gymnasium. So in front, this is right after the high school building. We have there the old gymnasium. At the ground floor, in front of that old gymnasium, we'll put the hydrotherapy pool.
What is the dimension of the pool, sir?
I can't really remember the exact dimension, but basically this is not a regular size pool. This is just around, on the screen, this is just 3 feet deep. This is more or less function like a jacuzzi.
Oh, okay. So
Basically, this is for the athletes. They will use this
okay.
after their practice.
Oh, okay. So these facilities for the athletes alone.
Yep. I think this can also cater students, even if not athletes. Maybe they will be using the gym above, the fitness gym.
Yes.
Those students that will use that, I think, can also use the therapy pool.
Ah, okay. So, for the fourth floor, sir, which is the hotel, sir, what is the design, sir?
The intent on that area is to have a hotel that has an impression of a 5-star hotel.
Okay.
And I think the host and department will benefit on these rooms also, because they can practice in this floor for their class. And basically, Yeah, I mentioned a five-star hotel impression because we're trying to come up with a design that matches the finishes, the appearance, the the scheme of a five-star hotel. So we'll be using materials that probably you can see on
Five-star
a
hotel.
five-star hotel.
So this facility is for the tourism and hospitality management
Yes.
students of Foundation University, sir. Okay.
At the same time, I think for the guests also.
Okay. So the therapy pool, the hotel, and the renovation for the building, whole building of the North Campus, sir. Right. So what are the other renovations, sir, aside from that, sir?
Right now, aside from the developments at the North Campus, we also have developments here at the main
okay.
campus. Right now, the band room is ongoing. The existing band room, we're changing the interior materials to enhance the acoustic quality of the space, and at the same time, we're removing the old ACUs, the air conditioning units, replacing with um, a more efficient ACUs. And also at the cafeteria, we have a development there. Um, we're adding a new conference room on top of the existing lawak. Um, and also we're, we're taking out the existing ceiling at the dining area. Um, eventually, right now, it's just a bare ceiling, but eventually we will replace that with a a more with a design or a more good looking ceiling.
Okay, sir. So with all this renovation, sir, when is the expected date for the completion of all of this?
Before it was planned that like the hydrotherapy pool, the developments at the cafeteria and the band room will be completed before before classes starts, before June.
Yes.
But we're some sort of delay right now. So, but for the high school renovation, which is the major one, we're planning to complete the renovation and the extension by before June 15. So that's the goal. And
June
then,
15 next year.
yes, and then the hydrotherapy, the band room, I think that can be finished. I think in a couple of months.
Okay, last question, sir. How about they're putting solar power at the high school departments, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And how about the college? Sir? Are there any plans to,
Um,
having solar panels here?
The main campus, actually this will follow. We start at the North Campus first to so that the new ACUs at the high school building, we can get a we can reduce the consumption because we're adding a new air conditioning unit at the high school by putting up the solar panels on that side. So here, the main campus, we'll be putting solar panels also here, but there's no definite schedule yet. But eventually, to reduce the consumption, we'll be adding solar panels in this campus also. And to add on that, aside from the solar panels, right now the administration is trying to reduce the consumption, not just by putting the solar panels. We're also using LED lights in the campus. I think what I know is that we have 35% of LED lights already installed, and hopefully we can complete that. We can make that to 100% later on.
Okay. So, sir, do you have any parting words for our viewers right now, or especially to the alumni, sir?
Okay. I think that's all our developments right now, and I expect more developments later on in the future. For the alumni out there, I'm encouraging you to donate some amount so that we can continue in developing new buildings here in the campus, and also we can execute more in our current developments.
Okay. So I guess that will be all, sir. Thank you very much for being here, sir. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.